Manny ain't debating. So
Personally,
I
I
bet.
think Manny.
So
I think Jen slammed the nigga, but it's gonna be pretty calm. I want to see where Manny at right now.
Anyways, let's get Jen versus
I
Mono. Let's
bet.
get it.
So
Let's get it.
I'm finna use
Oh,
Luffy.
nigga, when are you gonna
So
debate
hold
Tensei,
up.
bro? I just want to see that.
I'm not debating Sensei.
Bro, yo, Smoothie, bro. Tell that nigga it has to happen, bro. It has to happen.
Anyways,
That
Mono,
nigga
let's get it.
Tensei two below that nigga
I'm
Manny
finding my
Tensei two
finger,
below Manny on
bitch.
God.
What?
Like that nigga Tensei kinda ass. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Alright, shit.
Nah, but I want to see him versus fucking Manny.
Anyways, Mono, let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay. Hold up. And I have to do it fast because I might get in trouble.
Give
All
me
right,
an
so
argument.
Alright, that's what you gotta
yeah,
do.
anyway,
Just be
so
like,
yeah, Luffy has subjective reality, literally verbatim stated. Hey,
That
yeah, but
entails.
where's it stated? Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead, let's argue for it.
stop.
Vert, shut up. Vert, shut up.
And that entails what?
that he could turn his imagination into reality.
Okay.
Like
What is imagination relative towards? How is it described?
your mind? Like you gotta think. Like
Okay, imagination is in relation towards your mind, but I'm asking you for it to be applicable. How is it described?
I don't know what you mean. You're gonna have to like.
Okay, so when it says imagination, what is it necessarily in relation to, right? When they say
The
the mind,
denotation
is
of
it?
what imagination is, which is the ability to imagine, and to imagine means
So
to
when I
make
ask you
a
a question, because
mental
you're not
image of something
exact, right? Okay.
or an idea.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean,
So,
that's literally the denotation.
right, I know how it's denotated, right? But I'm asking you for how it's applicable for this said instance, right? Now, when they said imagination, is it necessarily going to be comparative towards the individuals within reality and not their own belief for that said
It's
individual
in
stealing,
perspective
right?
of Luffy and what Luffy thinks, not anybody else.
Yeah, I hear this nigga, right? I asked you a question. Of course, it's going to be in perspective to Luffy, right? Because it's his
So what
ability.
are you
But I'm
saying?
asking,
Like, I don't.
what is it necessarily relative towards?
What the fuck does that mean? Like, what? Oh my
Okay.
god.
Now, is it going to necessarily contain the individual scaling of the individuals involved? Right. Okay. Or is it just
Are
going to
you
be their
saying
own?
can he? Are you okay? Are you trying to say he can imagine your character?
No, Mono. He's saying that for example, your imagination, like what is it relative towards? Like, is it going to be talking about their
I already
subjective
told
view?
you the mind, your knowledge. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah. He said their subjective view about the said characters can be applicable towards imagination as well. So, like, if he has his subjective experience with the characters that's already actualized,
Okay, wait.
that's
Can you
his,
hear me? Can you hear me, bro? I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all. My mom was calling. All right, you said what though?
all right. Is that what
All
you're
right.
saying,
So
Jando?
what? So what does this mean? What does relative to imagination, whatever? What does that even mean? Because I already told you it's relative to his knowledge, to his mind. So if he doesn't know what a unicorn is, probably can't imagine a unicorn. If he knows what a unicorn is, he'll probably imagine a unicorn. So now what?
Smoothie, you hear this shit, right?
I think I understand your argument.
What is your argument? What are you asking me, bro?
He's saying that's his imagination, like how he imagines says something. That's an imaginative property. It's going to be subjective. So, like for example, let's say if Goku exists in
No
that.
shit,
Hold
dumbass.
on,
No
hold
one
on, no, no,
disagrees
hold on,
with
hold
that.
on,
Obviously, it's going to be
no, no,
subjective. The
because if you
point
understand,
is that he makes this
no,
subjective thing true, mind independently. That's the whole point of the ability.
Shaka. Who shitty ass Mike?
Oh my god, bro.
Like obviously exists subjectively.
Niggas
You
got me
gotta clarify
dying,
your
bro.
question. Like I don't know what you're asking me. Just say it one more time. Just say it one more time and give an example of what you're
Now,
saying.
it's relative towards reality. If that's the case, can you prove that to me? Because I'm asking you, is it just going to necessarily be based off his descriptors for that said character? Because you said it's based off his knowledge, right?
His imagination is, yeah.
His imagination is based off his knowledge.
Yeah, so if he doesn't know something, then he
Now,
can't imagine it.
how would
Okay,
his
can you imagine?
imagination?
Okay, imagine a new color right now. You can't
What
because you
the
don't know
fuck?
what a new color
Actually,
is. You can only imagine things you
I asked
know
a
or
question.
observe.
I'm asking a
Yeah, I know. You
question.
asked me a question. I just answered.
Okay, I didn't even finish.
Okay, well, say your question.
Oh, okay. Now, how would it necessarily encompass the statistics of said individual involved?
Literally doesn't know. Like, what are you? Okay, so you're saying how does this encompass the necessarily statistics of what?
So, if I said individuals involved, then what does that mean?
No, like what do you mean by statistics? Necessarily statistics. What does that What does that mean, bro?
Okay, all the properties relative to the said individual involved.
What? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I don't
No,
know
no,
if no,
no,
I'm not.
no, no,
I don't.
no.
I literally don't know what this. Okay, this is. I'm gonna just explain my ability.
No,
I
I know
don't
what your
like because
ability
you're.
is because you said what it was.
Yeah, and you're like overcomplicating. You're telling me about the properties of the individual. What does that mean? Like what? Like
All right,
yeah,
so
obviously he's
properties
gonna
and then
use some of the
individual.
properties of Luffy. Duh.
No, so
That's the whole point.
properties and then individual.
Yeah. Yes. Obviously they're using properties of Luffy to use this.
No, no,
Yes. Duh. Like
no, 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 no. I
obvious.
don't care for Luffy. I'm caring for the target and or subject.
Yes, it's gonna apply to them because denotively reality just means anything, the world or state of anything that exists. So if your character
I'm
exists,
saying
then your
that
character would be within reality.
I'm saying that the reality for Luffy is subjectified. So you're trying to make an objective appeal, but it's all based off subjectified descriptors.
Yeah, exactly. I know that's
Okay.
the point. The
Now,
point is that you're going to
okay.
make this
All right.
subjective thing true, independent of the mind.
All right.
So, example,
Okay.
unicorns. A unicorn can exist within your mind, but
All
mind
right.
independently it would not exist.
Okay.
But Luffy, with his ability, makes this
Okay.
mind dependent thing exist
Okay.
independent of the mind.
Okay. 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 So
Yeah,
you
that's his
just said
ability.
the descriptor of someone's individuality is not mind dependent?
What? What I'm saying, what he
Bro, smoothie
imagines is
conclude,
mind
bro. Get me out
dependent,
of here.
bro. I don't know if
Smoothie,
his
smoothie
other
conclude, bro.
properties
Get
are
me out of
mind
here.
dependent or not,
Smoothie,
but his
smoothie,
properties, right? His
smoothie,
imagination, in specific,
smoothie,
is going to be mind dependent. That's like really
smoothie,
obvious.
smoothie,
It's literally
smoothie,
analytically true.
Big Smoothie
smoothie.
to the rescue.
Yeah, conclude this shit, bro. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
Mono got
this.
to
What
act in a manner of
the fuck are
like
y'all?
5 minutes.
Bro, what are you saying? You can't just ask a
What
question.
are
I
we
don't know
even
what you're
doing?
saying, and then you just ignore me and just like start talking to other people.
Yo, if
You have to
bro,
clarify. You got to speak normally.
we did clarify, did we not? If Smoothie understood it,
I
how could
didn't
you not?
understand what's I literally
Yo,
told you
Rap
I
the
went
Dragon.
on
He's
deafened
12 years
when
old. Can
Smoothie
you make
started
it a 12
talking.
year
I
old?
didn't even hear what Smoothie said.
Yo, Mono,
Yo,
I'm gonna be
Rap.
dick riding you, bro.
Yo, Rap.
And
He's 12
I
years
would
old.
rather
Can you
hear it
make
from
it
someone
like?
like Aston. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
bro.
Rap.
What
Yeah,
does
Rap.
that
Yeah,
mean?
bro. That's crazy. All my victims of me right now.
What does
Yo,
that
Jin,
mean?
Who
fool.
Who the hell
Explain
is
your
that?
question.
Can you make
Explain
it
your
like a
question,
7th
and
grade
then I
reading
want to
level,
hear.
my nigga?
Well, yeah, well,
Wait,
explain
Mona,
your
if you want me to explain
question.
it, I could explain it like simple.
You can explain it, and then if I don't understand that, say it to Aston, and if Aston doesn't understand, then I mean, or if Aston can't tell me, then I don't know.
Jin, can
All
you
right,
drop it
I
down to
can
a
explain
7th
the
grade
first.
level for him, bro?
Hold on. I can explain the first part. The first part was just Jin saying like, what is the imagination is going to be like relevant or let's say depicted off of. So if he's saying that
Yeah, I
imagination is
already
going to be,
said that.
if imagination is going to be subjective, if he has his own subjective, let's say opinion on somebody that is already actualized, is he going to be affecting the subjective experience about the person or does the person that's already actualized? I think that's what Jin said the first part, right?
Wait, give the example again.
I'm trying to see if that was Jin saying. If he's not saying that, no.
The opinion part. Just say it. Just say it.
Oh, okay. So just the subjective experience about the said person instead of the person that is already actualized. So do you
So you're
have your own?
saying if my character feels negative towards the other character, that negative feeling would be towards the negative character? What are you like? What does that mean?
I think what Jen's saying, if I'm saying this correctly, if he's just saying that if you have an opinion about a said character, that said ability will only be let's say applicable towards the character that you have the feeling towards, and that said feeling. I mean, sir, that character
No,
that is
okay, well,
hold on,
you're gonna have
hold on,
to
hold on,
prove
hold on,
that.
hold on.
That makes no sense.
No, yeah, he's
Yeah,
saying what is
I know,
that's
I get it
that's
now.
why
I'm
okay,
gonna
no, that's why he asked the
give an
question. He
argument.
said, is imagination gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm gonna
applicable?
give an argument. I'm gonna give an argument. Yeah, no, imagination isn't based upon opinions. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What?
Imagination is literally just based upon the things that you could think of. Hence why the
So
denotation of
is opinions not
imagine,
relative to that?
Nice.
huh?
Is opinions not relative to that?
This dude is.
You don't have to have you don't have to have it. Not all ideas are opinions. You could say all opinions are ideas, but not all ideas are opinions.
Okay, but I
You
think that
can't. You don't really
it's
imagine an
level.
opinion. You kind of just
All right,
feel it. I mean, you can
cool.
imagine in a feeling, and you
Hey, all
can imagine an opinion,
right.
and that opinion would be. Wait,
Oh,
Bro,
I'm
you
gonna
finna get
finish
cooked,
my
Mono, bro. You some shit.
argument. finish
Go
this
ahead
my
and shut
argument.
up.
Okay.
Alright,
You
so
can imagine. You can imagine. Oh my
uh,
god. I'm gonna. Oh my god.
He
Like
attacked
this
your
server
point.
is
He
reiterated the
just
heard
like
it,
same
bro.
I
thing.
He
can't
heard
finish
it,
my
bro.
point.
He heard it, bro.
You just reiterated
No,
the
I'm
same
not
thing.
done,
Stop.
dumbass. I was gonna
Oh,
clarify because
you
clearly
just
you tweaking
reiterated the
out
same
when I
thing.
wasn't
Stop.
even done with my
There's nothing
point.
to clarify when the nigga understood it. Stop.
Okay. Anyways,
What is
the
Oh,
stupid?
point
stop.
is that I'm not
Please
done with
stop.
my points. You can't fucking understand my
Please
point.
stop.
No, I'm gonna finish
Yes,
my
please.
bro. I'm not gonna let mute him, bro. Mute him. Just mute him.
No, don't
Just mute
reiterate
him.
the
Mute
same.
him, mute
Mute
him,
him.
mute.
Mute
Don't
him. Just mute
reiterate
him.
the
Just mute him.
same point.
Okay, no, I am, bitch. You don't understand what I'm
No, I
saying, so I'm finna
understood
do,
it.
bro. Mute him.
Don't
Just
You
mute him. Just
reiterate
mute
the
him.
understood
Just
it,
same
mute
bro.
him.
He
point.
finna shit
Mute
on you
him.
now.
Mute him.
Chill.
Mute him. Mute
Don't
him.
mute
And I'm
him.
biased.
Mute.
Mute them, bro. Like holy shit. You can't just
Why?
interrupt
No,
me.
you cannot
Cause you're
explain to these
interrupting
niggas
me,
why I have to be
dumbass. I'm
muted.
finna finish my point.
I
Okay. Anyways,
understand the
like
point.
I
There's
don't
no
give a
need to
fuck. I
reiterate it.
don't
That's
care. I don't
unnecessary.
care, bro. Mute him. Just literally just mute
I'm
him, bro.
not
Like
getting
oh my
muted. No,
god.
there's no reason for them to do that.
Oh my fucking. This server is so ass, bro.
What? That's perfectly
Confused.
valid, bro. What?
Smoothie, mute him, nigga. What are you doing, bro? Fucking mute him. What the fuck? He's not gonna let me
Bro.
continue my fucking point. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck if he
nigga,
thinks he can
because
understand it.
the continuation
Mute
of said
him,
point
mute
would just be an
him, mute him.
unnecessary
Bro, then just
reiteration of
shut
what
the
you
fuck up.
previously
Just be
said.
quiet. Just be quiet.
Bro,
Then just be quiet. I don't give a fuck. If you understood it, then you can
Bro,
just
no,
listen
mute
to me.
this nigga,
You can
bro.
listen. You
Mute
can
this
listen to
nigga,
me
bro.
reiterating my point,
Mute
dumbass.
this
God
nigga,
damn,
bro.
shut the fuck up.
Mute this nigga,
Anyways,
bro.
my point is,
Mute
yeah,
this nigga,
anyways, my
bro.
point is, bro, mute
Mute
him.
this
Literally
nigga,
mute, bro,
bro.
mute
Mute this
him.
nigga, bro.
Like, why are
Mute
you
this
pussing it
nigga,
out?
bro.
He's literally cutting me off. Thank you. Like, holy
Like
shit.
I told you, I had to do
Anyways,
something. I had to
yeah, yeah,
verify that
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
that it's going.
yeah, let me finish my point. All right, so my point is that even though we can imagine an opinion, yes, if he does imagine an opinion, yeah, that can be actualized. So if he has an opinion that cockroaches are fat as fuck, then yes, he can make that opinion actualized. But the thing is that not all ideas, not all things that you fucking imagine are fucking opinions. So you can't say that all opinions might be ideas, but just because all opinions are ideas doesn't mean that it's not like what he imagines is now an opinion. I don't even know why that even fucking matters. The point is that he makes his imagination into reality. So if this opinion is an imaginative thing, it follows under the definition of what imagination would be or what imagine would be, then yes, it would be applied to reality. There's no absurdity with that. Oh, we could conclude it's over. Like you literally just don't understand
Yo,
what the
he
fuck
just
I'm
told me
saying.
to conclude, but the nigga asked for me to be
So do you want
muted.
to conclude yes or no? Like what's happening?
Okay, so when that whole opinion point was going on, I think that things are inherently opinionated by the fact that there's
I
nothing
don't give a
concrete to
fuck.
describe it.
Stroke it.
I don't care if you think that things are inherently whatever the
I
fuck. I
told you
already
why I
told you
believe it.
that if you think that opinions follow the denotation of what imagination is, good job. So that means that these set opinions that so we're presuppose and follow the definition, the Google definition, the denotation of imagination and imagine, those opinions will be brought into reality. That's how the ability works. There's no absurdity with that at
My
all.
server.
So debunk the argument. Like what? Like now what?
Yo,
Okay,
who let these dirty
I'm,
niggas in my server? Who the fuck let you dirty niggas in my server? Me,
now
bitch.
if
Shut
I'm
the fuck, go back
saying
on
that
mute.
you're inherently
Yeah, I don't know who you
opinionated,
talking
right?
for, Smoothie. I
I
really get
believe
I
that the
can't hear you.
belief
This kid's
or the
talking. Like
character scaling is gonna be subjectified.
your character scaling is gonna be subject to. I don't care if
No,
your
no,
character.
Luffy's ideation of that said thing is gonna be subjectified, right? So that's why I'm asking you: is it necessarily relative
Are
to
you
reality
saying
or
that the
no?
character? Are you saying that the way he's gonna interpret your character is gonna be purely subjective and not true? Even then, that doesn't matter because that interpretation of your character is going to be actualized within reality. So let's say, mind
Wait,
independently, your character
why?
is a big broad. Yeah, I was literally gonna. Let's say, mind independently, your character is a big, brolic black man, but Luffy interprets your character as a cockroach. As long as cockroach. He can imagine this thing. He can make that imagination true, objectively,
Why?
right?
You
That's
saying that he can,
because,
but
oh my
why?
God, yeah. Because it's verbatim stated that he
Yeah,
could turn
that's why I'm asking you: is it
bro. Shut
relative
the
to
fuck
reality or
up, bro.
not, bro?
Okay,
No,
bro.
this nigga
Shut
keep reiterating
up.
the same thing, yo.
So Again, right? I'm
Are we
answering your
not
first
gonna?
burden. I'm answering your first
We're not
question.
gonna
You're
mute
not
this.
gonna give me 50 fucking questions.
So we're
I'm gonna
not
answer your first fucking
gonna.
question.
So we're
All
not gonna
right,
mute
then
this.
shut the fuck
We're
up.
not
Hold
gonna
on,
Shut
mute.
the fuck up.
hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
answer your
We're
first
not gonna
fucking
mute this.
question.
So we're not gonna mute him. All right, all right. So for the recording and for everybody who's present, this nigga reiterated the same thing and said that's an argument.
Yo, Jen, we should take this shit to the stage, nigga. This would be so fun to take the stage.
Who the fuck do y'all have me
Nigga.
debating? You let this nigga said the same thing twice. What argument is there?
Yo, Jen, Mono, you getting
All right, yeah,
slammed,
we're
my
getting
nigga. I can't
hey,
lie.
Replan, you're judging because like this nigga is lost. Okay, right?
What?
All I've been
I
saying
believe
this
judges
entire
is six
time is
dimensions.
shut up, bro. Damn, like shut the fuck up.
Nigga,
What
just
All
about
I've been saying
meditate.
this entire time, bro. Oh my gosh, mute that, bro. Why do you keep just letting these fucking like retards just keep speaking? Shut
It's
up.
okay, little
Damn.
baby.
Wait,
Yo, bro,
why
is
is he
stressing
Golly.
on
out.
mute? Nigga, hold on.
Yo, bro, is
Jesus, like,
stressing
cause they
out.
just keep fucking speaking. They just utter the most retarded, loud
Okay,
shit in
nigga,
the
okay,
fucking
okay.
world.
Stage. Oh
Calm
my god.
down,
All right.
buddy.
So,
Okay, okay.
anyways, like I was going to say,
You
yes,
gonna let
it's
that
going
slide,
to
Eddie?
be
He just cut you
applied
off.
because denotatively, we could see that the author fucking said that this character has the ability. We're using the denotation. We're accepting the denotations because that's what's usually used when describing devil fruit descriptors. Therefore, reality is going to be is going to mean any the state or world of state or world of anything that exists independent of the fucking mind. That's what denotively reality is. It's supported by the fact that they literally make a distinction from his imagination and what's real, right? What they consider real, which would be reality. So clearly there's a distinction from the subjective world and the objective world. So if he is saying that he could turn the things he thinks he views subjectively true objectively, then if he subjectively views your character as a cockroach, even though independent of the mind, he's a big brawly black man, what's going to be true in reality is that your character, which is a big brawly black man, is going to be turned into a cockroach. That's how the ability works. Debunk
Mute
Luffy
him.
having the ability. You just keep saying how. That's how the fucking ability works. Denotively,
Mute
nigga.
him.
You don't have to mute
Mute
me. I'll be
him.
quiet. Go.
I'm joking. Tight shit.
All right.
We
So
could
yeah,
conclude if you're not gonna
Nah,
attack my
nah, bro.
argument.
Yeah. You gotta calm down, Mono.
Yeah, you gotta calm
No,
down.
I don't. I don't have to
So you
calm
niggas
down.
Yeah,
But
notice
you
you
can
how
do
say
we
gotta
your
calm
set a
down, bro.
argument.
You just
motion
supposed to
for the
crash
point
it
I
out.
don't
against
gotta. I
nine
don't
one.
gotta. I don't gotta
You
calm
were
down.
just
But you
supposed
can
to
Okay,
say
crash
your
okay,
it out,
okay.
argument.
bro.
He's stuttering over what? Like, come on,
Let
bro.
Jen respond. Cool. Let
Hey,
Jen
hey.
respond. Let Jen respond. Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, go ahead.
So y'all niggas knowing how he just said emotions to the points in response to my singular point.
Are you gonna
Nobody
attack my
noticed that.
argument or just like key appealing the chat? What's
You have
happening?
multiple arguments, so I'm asking you to
Okay, so no,
individualize.
I don't have multiple arguments, but I'll tell you, right?
You had multiple points.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you the main point. I had multiple bases. I had multiple. I had multiple bases, multiple reasonings to support my one singular point, but I'm only arguing one
That's
singular
still
point,
argumentative
not
on this
arguing
one
multiple
premise,
things.
is it not?
Wait, who is Mono debating?
Debating
Jen, all
rock.
right, bro.
Debating rock.
Anyways, but yeah,
He's debating
I have
Jen and
multiple
Defense.
bases. I don't have multiple fucking arguments. That's retarded. But yeah, I'll tell you. My main point is that Luffy's whole ability is to make subjective to objective, and my basis for that was the denotation and that they clearly make a difference between his imagination and reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a claim.
Yeah. So are you gonna attack the argument? What's happening?
They make the difference between his
Yeah.
imagination
So
and
yeah,
reality.
I could tell you why.
Okay, how do they describe that?
Yeah, the reason why they make a clear distinction between what the subjective world or subjective things and the objective world is because, right? You don't say you're going to turn reality into reality. That's incoherent. The point is that they're saying that they're turning this imagination into reality,
Stop all
right?
that
That
stuttering.
presuppose wait, shut up. That
Bro, Jen, if you keep
presupposes
talking, nigga.
that bro, mute him. Literally, like why? Like oh my gosh, that presupposes that the imagination isn't already into reality because you're not going to turn something that's already into reality that's incoherent that doesn't actually make sense. So right, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. So that clearly means that it's not in reality, and that means that reality cannot be subjective, because if it was subjective, then the imagination would be a part of reality. So this means that the reality in this and here is in reference to some objective world, and Luffy is making what he views subjectively true in this objective world. it's supported by the fact that the denotation also literally says this: the state or world of anything that is true, except for subjective things, except for things that are only true objectively. So like a unicorn could exist in your mind, but it wouldn't be true independent of your mind.
Why does he keep talking? Mute him.
So what's the argument?
Number one, could you
Huh?
stop stuttering when you were giving an argument? It was hard to understand you.
Okay, so the argument was, oh my god, like, it's so
my God.
simple. It's so, bro. All right, Aston, because I know Aston understands my argument. Like, you're like the only one who's confused. It was so simple, bro. It was so simple. It's so not
That
like
shit was mad
complicated.
retarded. That shit was mad retarded.
It was so not complicated. Yo, repellent, bro. Repellent. No,
That shit was
repellent.
mad retarded.
Hold on, everybody stop talking. Like, hold on.
How you were
Mute him.
Okay, hold on. Everybody stop talking. So,
I never said I didn't understand your argument. You niggas don't know how to pay attention. Second of all, right? That's why I'm saying since the unicorn is comprehensive and you already know the individual properties of that said unicorn, it would necessarily be inclined to be existent within reality by how the ability is applied. Yes. So with this, I'm asking you, can they necessarily gauge the properties, statistics, the existential values of my said character to say that the ability would inherently work on them? Yes or no? Because you just said it's comprehensive, right?
Yo, hey, repellent, you're gonna have to translate what he said. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Oh, this nigga just this nigga just said no.
No,
in chat.
okay, yeah.
Ask the nigga to
Repellent, translate. Yeah, because I don't understand what he's saying. No, I literally don't know what this nigga's saying. Repellent, say it, please. Like, because
that
repellent
nigga
is a
careless laugh
nerd.
like his throat hurt.
All right, repellent, say it. Bro, shut up, bro. This server's.
Okay, so wait, Jen, are you just saying the conditions of his ability are like you have to like get a necessary gauge of the other person's like existential properties in order to like actualize something? So just ask you to prove that like he can do that.
Yeah,
for
prove
your
that.
What?
You're asking me to prove why it can't be that? The reason why it wouldn't be that is because that's not, you don't, okay. So I don't know where you're getting this from, but I don't think you need to know the essential property to manipulate the essential property. The point is that if the essential property exists outside of the mind, it exists within within reality, then it changes. Luffy doesn't have to know what the essential property is because he's not manipulating these individual your individual properties. He's just imagining what can exist in reality. So for example, I can imagine a unicorn. Bro, chill out. I can imagine a unicorn. Bro, I can imagine a unicorn.
He's gonna make another point. I don't want to be shotgun. So he just said Luffy's not manipulating the properties of an individual, but the nigga said he turned a big black man into a cockroach. Is that not manipulation?
What?
Like, bro, what? This nigga gave an example, and then the context of his argument was just not what it is.
Mono decided nonsense at this point.
A mixify. If that was the example, and he's saying that the rationality is not relative towards that said thing, then why would he use it? Even if it was an example, that doesn't change anything. They go like, what?
Is he just spouting nonsense at this point, or if he's like actually trying to give a good example?
I don't know because none of the examples have been good.
Brayley, you spam in chat one more time, bitch. I'm a fucking time.
No, if that's him trying to solidify his argument, and then he just said that he's not using any manipulative properties, then that just means the first analogy is a non sequitur.
Yo, Mono, you can wait, bro. Let Jen talk for a little bit.
All right, so now that he said his analogy was just inefficient, right?
Why are y'all muting me in the middle of my fucking point? I wasn't gonna make a new point, retard. I was making this fucking example. Okay? What the fuck, bro? You're not mod, Doji. I never fucking agreed with you as mod. You're not the fucking mod. Don't ever fucking mute me a day in your fucking life, bitch. You're retarded.
Oh shit.
There you go, nigga. I don't know who you thought you were talking to like that, bitch ass nigga. Now what? What's up,
where
bro?
the fuck Brayley come from?
Where you been here, bro? Nigga, Moto crashed out for real. This is Moto crashing out badly.
Moto actually got mad. He actually got mad.
Yo, Moto crashed out, bro.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Damn, bitch. I'm trying to have a debate. This nigga angry as shit. The only mod that's gonna be is Smoothie. I don't know.
Like, why are you
Nigga, stop
talking to me?
muting that nigga, bitch. Yeah.
Y'all let shitty
Shit,
niggas
bro.
debate, bro.
He called me a fat bitch one more time, and I'm banning him.
Fat bitch, nigga, now what?
Bro, Hezzy, remove his perms. He does like he's
Nigga,
angry
no.
at me for some fucking
Bro, you
reason.
called
Like,
me a fat bitch. Don't call me no fat bitch, dumbass.
Hey, y'all want to take it to the stage, bro?
okay,
So no one else can
anyways,
talk.
no,
Yes,
so I'm
nigga, take
actually
it to the
gonna
fucking.
finish my
Yeah, that's
fucking
what I said
argument.
5
Like
times.
I said,
Bro, I said that 3
yes, the
times.
property,
Go to
bro,
the stage.
shut up.
No.
God damn.
This man.
Anyways, the point is that he's not actually manipulating the individual properties individually. He is just oh my gosh. It's so fucking simple. He's not going to the arm and saying, "Okay, I'm gonna transform this arm to a spider leg." No, he's imagining the spider leg in reality. The same one. Oh my, this server is so hard. Like, it's not even
Oh my
bro, like,
God,
are y'all gonna like
Carolyn.
mute it, bro? Like, this shit is
Bro,
not.
Come on.
Like, really, bro? Alright, bro. Bro, Jen, you want to do it in City of Books? This server's
Yeah,
horrible. I
do this
can't.
in a different server. This server moderation is ass. Do it somewhere else.
Jen, you want to
It's
do it in
fucking
City of
Goji
Books?
only. It's fucking
Okay.
Goji. Goji's retarded ass.
Finish this
Alright, I'm
argument.
gonna finish my point, and then you could give Repellent's opinion. Alright, so, like I was saying, he's not individually manipulating a human's leg to a spider leg. He's just imagining the spider already in reality. He's imagining your character, right, being changed. That is going to be true. So it doesn't matter if he doesn't know what your essential property is. If he imagines you as a cockroach, that's going to be true. It doesn't matter. That's how the ability works. It says imagination into it. Just the prerequisite for this to be true in reality is just you. It's just him imagining it. It's not him knowing the essential property. He never said that. Hence why it says the limit is your imagination, not you knowing the essential property.
That's why I'm
So let's
asking
move
you
on.
what. Oh, okay, right. If the limit is his imagination, that's why I'm asking you what can he imagine relative to the target,
You'll just imagine winning.
bro.
He's just saying, okay, Mono. He's asking you, what can he imagine about the target? Like, what can he imagine? Where does it stop?
Yeah, I could tell. I just told him winning. He's gonna imagine
Oh my
winning against his
god!
character.
When you hear this shit, right? Oh my god!
Type shit.
Yeah,
Nigga
he's gonna
said
imagine winning against your character.
Winning is not a physical thing.
Type shit.
repellent.
Yeah, it
Repellent.
is. Are you
You
dumb?
heard
You
my
can't
argument.
win. So when you fight someone, you don't win a fight.
What?
So
Okay then, like you sound retarded. All right. Yeah, he's gonna imagine winning. What's up?
I'm asking you why.
Yeah, Mono, you know that
Because
winning is a
that's just going to
concept,
be a
right?
prerequisite within the crosswords battle, like obviously, and it's within character. Within character, Luffy always wants to win a fight. He always comes into a fight thinking he's gonna win. For example,
Stop.
I'm
What was
giving
the
a
first
basis,
point?
bitch. Damn.
Nigga,
No, I'm
what was
gonna
the
make a
first
claim.
point?
I
You
have to
keep
give proof
mumble
for the
rapping, my
fucking claim.
nigga. What was
Shut
the
up,
first
shut up.
point?
I'm giving
Keep
evidence. God
mumbling. What
damn.
was
You
the
can't
first
just
point?
make me. Yo, it's not a new point. It's
Oh
evidence.
my
It's
god.
evidence.
What?
It's evidence.
It
It's
literally
evidence.
is,
It's
I'm
bro.
gonna fuck
evidence.
everyone up and
Evidence.
sit down
Not a
dead.
new
Couple fucking
claim. It's not a new claim. It's evidence. Do you know what evidence is?
Oh
Okay, good
my god.
job.
You're saying
So,
it like
anyways,
evidence can't be a
evidence
new claim
is,
in
bro, shut the
conjunction.
fuck up,
Hello?
bitch. I don't give a
I'm
fuck about
asking
what you
you,
think.
what did you
Anyways,
just say?
oh my god, shut up. Damn. Anyways,
Hold up, I had to mute both of them niggas. Okay, who was talking first?
Mono
Okay.
was.
Mono
Yo,
was.
Okay,
dumbass
cool.
up, Hezzy.
Okay, bitch. Give me
I'm
the fucking
sorry.
Goku scan, nigga.
I mean,
My
Mono.
bad, my
I'm not
bad.
gonna
All
lie.
right,
It's
thank
not.
you. Like, holy shit, I
hey,
was just
Mono,
giving a basis. Like, what?
Mono, go ahead,
Nigga
Mono,
want
go
my
ahead.
argument to be weak as hell. Anyways, yeah, this is proven by the fact that in every single scenario when Law confronted him about fighting the four emperors, he immediately thought he was going to win. He's gonna say he's gonna take down all three of them. When he talks to Big Mom, he says he's gonna beat the fuck out of Big Mom. When he talks to Kaido, he says he's gonna win against Kaido. When he talks to Doflamingo, he says he's gonna win against Doflamingo. It's within his character to go into a fight and always think he's going to win. So in this instance, he's going to imagine winning against his character. All winning would mean is overcoming a challenge and or being number one. That's all winning is, and that's just going to be applied against your character.
Oh my God. Okay, what did you initially say before claiming that he always thinks about winning?
That was all I said. I
You
literally
gave
just said he's
examples.
going to imagine winning, and that's in his character. That was my entire point.
Did
Mono,
everyone hear
didn't wait, hold on, Mono. Didn't that nigga lose to Kaido 3
That
times?
that doesn't.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Him
Damn.
losing to Kaido doesn't
Yes,
remove the
yes,
fact that he
Who told
imagined
this nigga to
winning.
talk? What the fuck?
yes, yes,
Ban
yes,
that
yes.
nigga.
But
But
yeah,
Colin,
he
I asked you, you heard my argument?
About the necessary conditions. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
necessarily. So,
Yeah, he's saying that the ability doesn't necessarily encompass the existential factors for that said individual, and I'm asking him why, and he's not explaining how.
I did. You want to conclude?
Okay. I mean, I don't think
Also,
concluding.
just to clarify, you're just asking the same question. How can he change the essential property if he doesn't know it, right?
So you just asked me to conclude, then you
Okay,
just asked me.
repellent. Is that what he said? Is that what he said? Like,
Is that what I said?
I mean, no, imagine, same thing, like when he's using it. But
okay, what is his question then? Like,
yeah, he's asking how can he change like something, or yeah, how can he change something when he doesn't know, like, when he can't imagine the existent, like all the necessary existential parts about that
yeah,
thing. So,
I already told him. You don't. He doesn't have to imagine the essential character. As long as your character exists, he can imagine. Your character exists. He can give his
Why?
own subjective view of that existence.
Why?
So, for example, yeah, because it's possible. It's true. Like we've seen this happen. Okay,
I'm
look.
asking you to
I'm gonna give you an
visualize
example
the
that happened. I'm
possibility.
gonna give you an example, bitch. For
Bro,
example,
examples don't
man,
matter if
no,
you
you
can't
don't
completely
understand my
explain
point. So
it. What do you
clearly,
think?
you don't understand my point. Can I
No,
finish
I
with an
understand the
example?
point. What?
No,
That's
you
why I
don't.
asked the
No, you
question.
don't, because you're confused. It's so
I'm not.
simple. Like,
What do
and
you
then
think?
your refuters just like
What do you
don't. You
think
just keep asking the
confused
same
means?
question.
What? If
You
I
literally
ask
asked
the
the same question
question
like 10
relative
times.
to the argument, I obviously
I don't care. All right. Anyway, so for example, right, Manny could be a fat ass, ugly ass nigga, minded dependently, but I could view him as a skinny ass, beautiful ass nigga.
hate research.
Like it doesn't matter. I could like that's what a delusional person is. They use their imagination to think of things that aren't true, or I guess wouldn't be the case, independent of the mind.
So they
For
had a
example, an imaginary friend.
wait. Wait, you just gave another example. Okay, so for
Yeah,
example,
you don't
that
think an imaginary friend is possible?
stop,
Like,
stop,
so as long
stop.
as he knows
So
your character's
that
existence,
example with
this is
the
gonna he can
differentiation
do this.
between skinny and fat, there was already a quantifier at hand. That's why you use the set
But
terminology
Manny's
of
essential
skinny and
property
fat.
isn't being a fat ass
Already
nigga. That's not his
conceptualized
essential
the difference
property.
Oh,
as
stop
it
using me in examples,
understood
bro.
it.
Yeah, anyways.
Already
Yeah, but
shitty ass example,
that's not
brother.
his
But
essential
so he already
properties though.
quantified the differential properties between those said things, so he can
Yeah, I know. I
conceptualize.
agree. I agree that all he has to know he
So,
has to know the person, but I'm not
so
saying
he
that I'm saying
conceptualized it.
yeah, what I'm just saying he doesn't
I'm
have to know the
asking you.
essential property because the essential property of Manny isn't him being fat. That's not an essential
No,
property of him.
those are the properties in conjunction towards his existence. I never necessarily
Yeah,
claimed that.
thank you,
I'm
thank
asking
you. All right,
you, how
you
can
can
he
you just
categorize the
proceeded.
premise of that being relative towards any specific character?
I just told you if he knows that your character exists, he can imagine your character
Why?
existing in different ways. I just gave you the example with Manny
I
and
was
shit. It's
saying that
possible.
example is knowledge dependent, and he already has a quantifier for
No
said
shit,
differentiation.
dumbass.
Okay,
I
that's why
agree
I
that
just
it's
said
knowledge dependent.
quantifier for said differentiations.
I'm saying that if he know, okay, you're. Oh my god, I feel like I already answered this like 10 times.
Nigga did not answer it, by the way. You can't explain that.
Explain what? Say it again.
So you just said you answered it, then you just tell me to say it again.
Cause you say the same words but as like different shit. Cause I don't actually
What
understand
do
what
you
the
mean?
fuck you're saying.
What? No, I just
Okay.
answered.
Anyways, yo,
So
repellent. What did he say? What
just
was his recent
asking.
question?
Okay, this
okay,
nigga's.
yeah, Jen, just repeat what you were saying.
Right now, I'm asking you, right? What's the argument for him not necessarily needing to underline or rather categorize the innate factors towards said individual for it to be necessary to come for their existence,
Okay,
whether those said properties can work in conjunction or not?
all right. So you know how like you said, Mono. You know how like you said he doesn't need to actually know about the necessary conditions of the other character's existence in order to like change them or like manipulate their
Yeah,
existence or what the fuck. Yeah.
yeah.
So he's basically asking you like he's questioning that statement like why can he do that? Like why is that not needed?
I just oh my god, okay. Do you agree that I can imagine Manny as a skinny ass nigga while he's actually in reality fat as fuck? Do you think I can do that? Do you think that's possible?
Can conceptualize the properties of Manny, can you not?
Okay, but do you think that I can make the image of Manny being a skinny nigga while in reality he's a fat ass nigga?
Oh my god.
Do you think I can do that?
Oh my god.
Do you think I can do that? Hello?
Okay, no, obviously you can because you
Okay,
conceptualize the
alright. Well, I don't know. That does well then I just imagined him without knowing his essential property. I only know
so you have
the only
knowledge.
properties, bro, chill out. The only properties that changed the only properties that to my knowledge changed was his appearance. But his appearance isn't his essential property. So things of him are still being changed without me knowing him essentially.
I just said
So
you
if
can
I could completely change him completely change your character as to make him a
said things that
cockroach,
work
then
in
that would
conjunction.
just change. Huh?
I said you can conceptualize the ontology of him with said things that work in conjunction. Ever
Yeah,
said
no,
it has
yeah, okay.
necessarily.
Then I'll just do that in this case because I
Why?
still don't know
Okay,
what you're
I'm asking
saying.
you, prove that you can do that.
Okay, does your character exist?
Okay, but I'm saying that knowledge is gonna be the
Okay, all right. Well,
variable.
so does your character exist,
I'm
bitch?
saying that knowledge is a variable that has to be either dependent
Does
or
your
in.
character exist?
I'm saying that knowledge is gonna be the variable that has to be dependent or
I
independent.
agree, dumbass. Does your character
All
exist?
right, I'm asking you, right? Can you prove that your individual character can do that to mines?
If your character exists and he can see your character, then yeah.
Okay,
Or have knowledge, or like perceive or have knowledge of your character. Then yeah.
he understands his cohesive properties.
He doesn't have to, he only has to understand your existence.
Prove that. Prove that. Prove that. Prove that. So you just said he has
Yeah,
to.
because if he knows, okay, if he knows, like you're so ready. All right, if he knows that your character exists, yeah, you are. But if you know your character exists, it doesn't matter what properties of your character has. He could be delusional and just imagine something completely different. For example, keep giving you these fucking examples. Bro, my mom could be black. I could be delusional and just say my mom's white, like, or say my mom's a
You can
cockroach, and imagine that.
understand the properties of that said individual. I'm asking you,
All right, let's
why does that
conclude.
necessarily
Yeah,
apply
yeah,
towards
we're
every
doing the
single
conjunction
individual
based off his
character?
existence.
What?
Yes, your character exists. Luffy is saying,
Is
okay,
that not
this
a
nigga
reiteration
exists.
of what
I
that's
view his existence. I view his existence as a cockroach. He's using a conjunction.
just
One,
understood the
premise one,
conceptual
your
properties
character
of that
exists.
said
Premise
character?
two, he knows a cockroach. Boom, puts it together. Boom, bam, bob. All right, let's get it. Let's conclude. You lost.
I lost, but you
Yeah,
didn't
you
understand.
did. You want to conclude?
Can you tell me what I said?
Nope. Can you want to conclude?
You just said, can you? Then you just said you want
Do
to
you want to
conclude.
conclude?
This works, right? Okay, perfect.
Do you
So
want to
you
conclude?
tell everybody what I just said because
Do you
you're
want to
asking.
conclude?
Can you
Do you
tell
want to
everybody?
conclude? Do you want to conclude? Do you want to conclude? Do you want to
Oh,
conclude? Do you want to conclude? Do you
okay.
want to conclude? Do you want to conclude? Do you want to
Stroke
conclude? Do
the
you
What
want
are
to
we?
dick,
conclude?
stroke
Do
the
you want to
dick,
conclude? Do you
stroke
want
the
to conclude? Do
What
you
are
want to
we
dick.
conclude?
concluding on?
Do you
Stroke
want
on
to
What are we?
that
conclude?
dick. Play with that
We're
dick.
gonna conclude. We're gonna conclude
Yo,
on
that
everything
nigga
we've been
gay,
talking
bro.
about
What
this
the
entire
fuck?
time.
Can you tell me what I just said?
No, I forgot it. Good
So what are
job.
we?
I don't know your. I don't know. I don't know what you're
What are
saying.
we?
All right. Anyways, do you want to
That's just not
conclude?
gonna be the
We're
case, right?
concluding on the
You have it.
point. We're concluding on the
What are
point.
we?
Do you
Okay,
want to
so
conclude?
what is the point?
Do you want to conclude?
What is the
Holy
point? Tell me what the
shit.
point. Tell me what the point is. Tell me what the point is.
All right. Since you just want to meta debate, I guess we're not gonna conclude.
What? I'm asking you. Can
No,
you tell me?
we're just gonna sit here in silence. You don't want to conclude this, whatever.
All right.
Like
So
obviously,
I'm
we both know
I'm
what
gonna
we're
just
That's
talking
okay.
about.
say
Pause
You're
from my
just
life.
want
I'm gonna
you
focus
just
on
want to
your
be
question. I
weird,
want
but
to
it's
answer the
whatever.
question. I'll just
I'm being weird.